this study is Dr. Adija Montaigne, and our study mentor was Dr. Lulu from Muhimbili National Hospital, but based at Moasi. Well, our study is titled Ajsc, Assessment of Nutrition Status, Feeding Problems, and Existing Nutritional Support among the Children with Cancer at Pediatric Oncology Unit, Muhimbili National Hospital. My presentation constitutes the following sections. We have the introduction section, we have the methodology, we have the results, we discuss also the limitation, but also we have the conclusion and recommendation. Now, more than 85% of childhood cancer occur in developing countries, including sub-Saharan countries. Children with childhood cancers are at higher risk of experiencing the malnutrition. So, in globally, 30 to 80% of pediatric cancer, they have the malnutrition. In Africa, is estimated to be up to 46%. And among the children with childhood cancer, the weight loss is one of the early signs implying malnutrition. But the question is, why malnutrition among the children with pediatric cancer? The malnutrition among the children who are suffering from cancer, it may be a result of the disease process itself. The disease process itself, it might be one of the factors leading to the malnutrition, but also the complication of the treatments they are receiving may influence their nutrition going into the malnutrition. And some of the feeding problems that most of the children with cancer they do experience include decreased appetite or loss of appetite, nausea and vomiting, diarrhea, mucositis, just mentioned a few. But the question is, what is the level of nutrition among the children who are suffering from cancer? We need nutrition to be well intervened among the children with cancer in order to achieve the good treatment response, in order to improve the quality of life, but also in order to reduce the cost of care. Malnutrition among the children in cancer, especially in sub-Saharan Africa, is likely expected to be at higher rates, but yet the little is still known about the nutrition status, the feeding problems, and the common nutrition intervention practice for the better outcome of these children. And that is the focus of this study. And the methodology, this was the hospital-based prospective quality study that was implemented at Pediatric Oncology Unit at Muhimbili National Hospital. And patients with different states of malignancy, they were recruited in the study. This is called a study. So the recruits were followed up at different timelines from the admission after 4 weeks, 8 weeks from admission, and after 6 months. And the data was collected using the well-designed questionnaire according to our study objective, and then we were reported into the program R, and the analysis was done using the program R version 4 to 3. Then we did the hypothesis test using the chi-square. Well, coming to the results now. On the side of participant profile, the majority of our participants were males, followed by females. And on the side of representation of age group within our study population, the age group from 0 to 5, they contributed the high percent to the general study population. And during the follow-up of these patients at different timelines or at different data collection points, there are those patients who did not succeed to complete their follow-up for various reasons. For example, there are those who have responded to treatments, and there are those who died before their follow-up date, and there are those who were discharged before the palliative care. So there are some, just to mention some of the few reasons for those who missed it follow-up. Now, coming into the nutrition status result, looking at our bar chart there, according to these findings, the finding of this study reports that there was improvement of the nutrition status across the timelines from the baseline up to the 6 months. As you see on the blue bar chart, more than 50% they had normal nutrition status, but you can see the trend of improvement of nutrition status from the baseline to 6 months. That implies the good, that implies the effectiveness of a treatment, but also the effectiveness of the nutrition support practice. But also the looking on the week before that, where I would like also for us to concentrate. More than 20% they had the moderate acute malnutrition, and almost 10% they had some severe acute nutrition. And this study were supported by one of the studies that was done in Kenya at Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, which reported that about 11% reported to have severe acute malnutrition. These close similarities, it might be one way influenced by the socio-economic similarities between Kenya and Tanzania, considering that Kenya and Tanzania, they belong from lower and middle income countries. But the prevalence of malnutrition is more different compared with the study that was done in 2015 at the Netherlands, which reported that only 5% were reported to be malnourished. And the difference in the prevalence between the study that was done in the Netherlands and the other study must be influenced in one way or another because of difference in the presentation, because most of our children in our setting, they present as hospital when the disease is in late stages. According to this study, loss of appetite, nausea and vomiting were the commonest feeding problems among our children, followed by the other tumor or anatomical related factors, especially for those children with abnormal station, neck swelling or jaw tumors obstructing the oral cavity. Those were the most common nutrition problems among our children. And this was being supported by one of the studies that was done in 2017 in Kenya at the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital. And also another study that was done in Turkey in 2018. Both studies reported that the common feeding problems among the children with pediatric cancer who are on chemotherapy treatment were loss of appetite, nausea, vomiting, and tumor-related factors. But also on side of nutrition support, one of our common nutrition support for our children, according to this study, it has reported that the hospital meal was the commonest nutrition intervention among our children who are being on treatment for cancer. This was followed by smoothie, but smoothie is not given at the regular meal or alongside the hospital meal. It is given between meals and a snack. And on top of the nutrition advice, according to this study, has reported that majority of our children, majority of our caregivers, they receive the nutrition education or counseling throughout the treatment period. And also we associated the feeding problems and the nutrition status. On the association, the feeding problems, the nutrition status showed the strong significant association with exceptional speed value below 0.005. And this is what it means: the occurrence of feeding problems is related to nutrition status at a specific point, but also it means children comes with different steps of feeding problems. But these feeding problems, they complicate further week 4 later after they start chemotherapy treatment. And the limitation, we were able to establish the relationship of other possible confounders on point of admission. For example, lack of food before cancer, and also the other chronic illness, the next impact, all the developmental abnormalities which might be hindering the feeding problem. But also the follow-up, one of the limitation we experienced, it was difficult to control the environment of those recruits who were coming as active patients. We were not able to understand how better they were abiding to the nutrition plan. Our conclusion and recommendation, integration of nutrition aspects among the children with cancer is very important. So we are asking for the integration of nutrition and during the treatment of childhood cancer, but also we are asking for the initiation of key nutrition intervention during those children with the feeding problems to make sure that we achieve the better treatment outcome. For example, we suggest the use of NDT, TPN, and continuous education counseling among the caregivers, including the use of supplements. Those are the examples of some of the cases we had. We are limited at the ward. They had different types of feeding problem. For example, the first case is the child abdominal distension. Abdominal distension is one of the feeding problem because it causes the early status in children with diagnosis with childhood cancer. But in the other case, one of our child who was on the chemotherapy treatment has the leukocytes. Leukocytes itself, it's called the pain swallowing, which in one another way, it affects the nutrition status of these children during treatment. And the last case was one of our children. The child had the neck swelling, the jaw swelling that was very, very aggressive to the extent of obstructing the air cavity, was hindering the feeding of the child. And our take-home message is nutrition intervention should be included during treatment of childhood cancer. Thank you very much for listening.